Hi everyone, Mario here again, and today I want to talk about a topic that I I have read this book have much time much time ago, and there's a very important topic that I have seen that a lot of philosophers, most of them I think was Stoicism ones, but like Seneca, Plato, Socrates, all of them sometime talking about this that I'm going to say. Like, you need to make a purpose to your life. Like, you need to decide for what you are going to do, whatever you are going to do. Like, let's imagine that I want to become very rich and famous, but I never really talked about that and imagined that on my mind. Like, I know I want this, but I never actually write it on a paper or like decided it to myself. I'm going to fully dedicate my life to do this thing. So I think there's like around 2 or 3 months ago that I decided to do something like that. Like, I decided to decide what is going to be the purpose of my life, or like a big goal to me to achieve. Myself, I decided that I wanted to impact the most amount of people that I can. So the life that I got here at this world was not like the like it's kind of hard to explain. Like, it's more personal. So, but I basically want to impact the world and change other person's life so they will remember me, because there's I don't know if it's a quote, but there's this thing that Egyptians call Allah much time ago, that like, you are going to die 2 times in your life. There's a time when you die when like your body stop working, and the other time is going to be when the last time when someone is going to tell your name. So personally, I don't want to not be remembered. Like, my life was completely like just thrown away, and nobody even never listened about me. Like, I was just one more around 8 billion of people. I don't want that personally to my life. I want to be one of the guy that is remembered by everyone, like Einstein or all these philosophers. I want to be one of them. I want to be remembered. Sometime probably the humanity is going to like just disappear, but at least I want that for the time that humanity is going to exist, my name and my history, what I impacted on the world, is going to be remembered as the same for the impact that I gave to the world, like the scientists or philosophers for what they did. So I decided that I needed to do that. It's the main reason why I made this channel. Because today, if you're not on the internet, no one will ever notice about you. So the making videos and posting on the internet is very important. I really need to practice that, but I'm more focusing about like learning more and actually being good at something like programming or having a business, so I can teach something for people. Because like, if I'm just a dumb guy, I don't have nothing to tell, like nothing to teach to anyone. So how am I going to impact the world if I can't even impact myself? Like, I can't even change my life, imagine changing others' lives. For me, I got this type of mindset. So, but let's talk about you. Decide what you're going to do. Let's say that you want to become the best doctor of the world and save the most amount of people. So I think the main thing that you should try to do is like make a short-term goal, a medium-term goal, and a long-term goal. So let's say that long-term goal is save a ton of lives, be a good doctor, and like what other certificates, and be known as a good doctor. But before that, you need to make medicine, like go to a university, you need to get your first job, all those goals that come before the bigger goal. So you start having like it's you like make your life a game. You're going to it's very interesting because we're going to decide what you have to do. Then it becomes really more simple your daily, because I know that for me to achieve this goal, I just have to do those things every day. Let's say for me, for myself, for example, I want to become a developer. So what I need to do to become a developer, I need to learn how to program, how to make code, how to make a website, how to make whatever, an app or whatever. So first I need to know the basics of coding. So I need to search for logic, data structure, algorithms, and then I need to start looking for, oh, what am I going exactly to do, because I already know the basics. So we are probably going to know that there are different fields for you to do as a programmer. But let's say that we're going to make websites, you're going to be a full stack developer. So I know that I want to be a full stack developer. It's one of the median goals, let's say. But what I need to become a full stack developer? So I need to learn front end and back end. Then we are going to making little like smaller goals, smaller and smaller goals, and then it's going to like come some goals that are like daily things. So I want to become a front end developer. For me to become front end developer, I need to know HTML, CSS, JavaScript. To know that every day I need to study those basic things for become a front end developer. So I'm going to decide that every day I'm going to take 1 hour to study HTML and CSS, and 1 more hour to study JavaScript. And then I'm going to learn backend, or I can even learn front end and backend. You can decide whatever you're going to do with your time. That's your problem. But the important thing here is understanding that like you first need to make a big goal for your life. Then you start making smaller goals, and smaller, so you can achieve them. Because there is this big problem that like if you won't have the big goal, it's become like you can imagine yourself from the right now how you are going already to the next level, because it's so far away. So because of that, it's too important for you to make those smaller goals, because you know you can achieve them. It's more easy and practical for you to do that. And it's not like a thing that is someone talking about it today. It's something that philosophers are talking about from like 1,000 years ago. And I think schools actually needed to talk about it more about it, but this other topic, like everybody knows that school is not that good teaching something important to your life. They want you to know about Bhaskara, but the formula of Bhaskara, but everything that is very important for life they don't want to teach you. But that's other topic. So basically that's it. I would recommend it to everyone if you're watching this video. Read this book. Probably you will find this on English. It's basically the letters of Seneca to his friend, I think, if I remember well. He sent, I think, around 150, something like that, letters. So there's like a ton of content, like very, very impressive content. You are not going to imagine how good each letter is. Like I can bring just some paper, like it's very good, like, because those letters, each one was like dedicated to a specific topics. So there's like something to your job, because most of it you need to understand that like it was written like thousand years ago, so you need to adapt some things to nowadays. But there's the thing, like he says a lot that you need to dedicate your life to, like, I don't know how it's called on English right now, to be like, it's not steady, but I think it's around steady, like to be more wisdom. You need to become more wisdom, I think. I don't know how is the verb, like how you're going to, but it's basically wisdom. So you need to develop your wisdom and search for philosophers, study it every day, like studying about philosophy and how your mind works, how you need to do things to achieve your goals. Like they say that's the most important thing that you could ever do, because the only thing that's going to make a difference, like difference you and an animal, like the only difference between you and an animal is because you can study. It's basically that. So you need to study. You need to make your mind work. And nowadays, like, you literally got internet, so you can literally search for anything about any philosopher or any topic in particular and become a master of it, because it's everything free and easy to like find. So basically that's it on this video. If you like this type of content that I'm making, my object is not to make, at least for like the next months, is not to make very edited videos. I'm just going to start talking and say whatever I want, and if I give to you some advice that can help your life or whatever, please tell in the comments, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It's really going to help a lot, because I will continue to make those videos and try to do even more or even better videos, try to edit the videos. And I think I will try on the next video, like put something on the video, like some content, and not only talking about it, like really showing it, because right now I'm just like grabbing a book and showing. But the problem is most of my books are in Portuguese because it's my main language, so it's kind of hard to read and translate and try to talk to the video at the same time without cutting it. But that's it. Thank you for watching, if you are still watching, and see you on the next video.